Hey everyone, it's been a while since I made a video, so I thought it was about time to do one, and I thought I would make it about a very pertinent subject because I'd been reading about this in some of the Facebook groups over the last couple of weeks. And it's about pricing, usage, terms, and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's going to be a two-part video, and this first part is going to be about the terms that I used and what they mean. So the first term is copyright, and copyright basically means who owns the audio. And in simple terms, as soon as you record your voice onto an MP3 or a WAV file using your DAW or your digital audio workstation, then you own the rights to that audio. You are the copyright holder. You don't have to send away and ask for a copyright. You don't have to do anything. Basically, it's written in law as soon as you record that in your home studio and create an MP3 from it, you are the copyright holder. The next one is license. Well, because you own the copyright to that audio, you don't actually sell the audio to your clients. You actually sell the license to your audio because in truth, you will always own the original audio. You are just licensing that audio to somebody. The next term is term. Which is the time that the audio can be used, whether it's 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, or that amazing word which I'll get to in a moment, in perpetuity. Okay, we'll discuss that in a moment. The next term is usage, and that is what is the audio actually going to be used for? Is it a podcast? Is it an internal corporate explainer? An external corporate video? Paid advertising? Broadcasting? So there are many different terms within the term usage, and that affects how much you charge the customer. The next term we're going to discuss is geographical use. Self-explanatory. Is it local, regional, state by state, the whole of North America, worldwide? Basically, it is just the geographical area that your audio is going to be heard. The next term, the dreaded term, in perpetuity. And in truth, it's not a bad word. It's not something you should be afraid of because there's many circumstances where you should license your audio in perpetuity. But what in perpetuity means is you are licensing your audio forever and ever. Amen. It is for all time. That is what in perpetuity means. Our next term is exclusivity. So the best way to explain that is, let's say the client wants your voice to be used for them and for them only within a certain market. So I like to use a good analogy. Sony came to me and said, Craig, we want to use your audio, but we want exclusivity rights. Okay, so what they'll say is, Craig, we're going to license your audio for 12 months, and we want exclusivity in the electronics category. What that means is that for the next 12 months, let's say Samsung come to me and they want me to do a commercial for them, I have to say no. I have to say nope. Sony asked for exclusivity, so that means I cannot voice anything else within the electronics category. And Sony have to pay for that because I will lose out on other income because I cannot voice for anybody else in that electronics category. So there is a fee for that. And the last term is exposure or impact. And this is kind of difficult to get your head around. But basically, the wider the reach of the project, the more your audio is going to be heard. The more that your audio is going to be heard, the more you can charge. So if the client wants to use your audio more often in more places, that means your audio is more valuable to them, and therefore more value means you can charge the customer more. It's not cynical, it's not a bad thing, it just means that the impact of your voice is going to be felt by more people, and therefore it is more valuable. Hopefully, that gives you an overview of all the terms, so the next video is how we put it all together. So look out for that, it will be coming out soon. As usual, if you've enjoyed this video, I don't know, what is it, a bell? Click on the subscribe button. I'm just pretending to be everybody else who does a YouTube video. Subscribe, post in the comments, thumbs up, whatever it is. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. Thanks for watching.